the big bad wolf. Feeling kinda stingy today, don't. You could get that to a guy like walk around with my hair like whoa, break bread, gotta make sure everybody full. Join with the wizard cause I ain't with the bull. Top dog, great day, walk while the pet full. These days I got the whole hood watching me like a bootleg DVD. These days all my diamonds dance on me like I got a. The truth, you see the reach, they selling dreams, will bring receipts. I ain't ninja but I don't compete, they flip flop, you see defeat. This charity, I feed the streets. I'm gon' we can be friends after. Let's keep it a thou wow. I'm the grandmaster. I ain't never say no. I'm never playing past you. Stop saying you from LA if you from Lancaster. Perfidious words. You ain't outside like the curb. Hey, nerds. You only outside in the burbs. Ooh, we finna. Somebody gave you the nerve. You either or you could live and you learn. When it's your turn. Okay, aight.
You said the heat for this. I don't think it was worth it. You said the he lied for this. I don't think it was worth it. Don't even feel alive.
On the floor for the visiting team, at center, Nicholas Claxton. At small forward, OG Ananobi. At the other forward, Victor Wembanyama. At shooting guard, Drew Holiday. At the other guard, Stephen Curry. The head coach of the visiting team is Greg Popovich.
Warriors fans, it is go time. Let's get hyped and make some noise for your Golden State Warriors.
At small forward, 6'8", number 12, DeAndre Hunter. The other forward, 6'8", number 30, Julius Randle. Starting at center, 6'9", number 44, Bam Adebayo. Your starting point guard, 6'6", number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the other guard, 6'5", number 1, Kevin Porter.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for Richmond. And Benyama is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. For the Warriors, Adebayo is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Hunter in at small forward. Well, Greg, both of the... Teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. But that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Back to Claxton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Pinpoint pass from Holiday leading to the field goal. He always keeps his head up off the pick and roll for chances like that.
Booker dishes to Hunter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Curry. Wembanyama, a screen. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adebayo. Randle outside. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Curry. There's the screen. Anunoby kicks to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Randle passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Hunter. Adebayo finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Randle no good.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Curry deciding where to go with it. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, you give Curry a point-blank shot. That's just too easy.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is. Supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Now Randle, he's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. For 3. Rebounded by Richmond. Outside Curry. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Booker. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Richmond leading by 7. Holiday, the pass to Wembanyama. Anunoby kicks to Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Curry. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. .141 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Adebayo. Money from the wing.
a brilliant, pretty performer night in and night out. Bam continues to contribute.
And Richmond decides to take their first time out here. And the Warriors with some changes. Williams comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Markkanen in for Hunter. Gilgeous Alexander against White. In the corner, Simmons with it. Stolen by Markkanen. This is it to Adebayo. To the inside. Williams with a clean look. Misses the three. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Richmond. Inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
Smart play there. Well-timed roll to the basket. Bamba's got intelligence off and on the court.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Markkanen can't get it to go. For Richmond, their last game a loss to Las Vegas. Here's Simmons. And the pass to Caruso. Good D by Williams.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Pass to Markkanen. Booker against White. Adebayo with a screen on Simmons. Williams kicks to Booker. Shoots over White. Second chance shot. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the super long arms.
possesses helps him block lots of shots.
And so it's Richmond heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Richmond.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Wagner is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Julius Randle. Then it's Williams. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Porter's checked in for quickly. And one of the unwritten rules of team play, Frank, don't throw your teammate a grenade. What are those?
Well, I got a lot of those in my years in Seattle, and I won't mention his name, but the initials were Gary Payton. Look, the shot clock's winding down, you're standing open, and the guard just gives it to you with 1.5 seconds to go, and you got to shoot the ball. So those are called live grenades, Kevin.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Markkanen against Simmons. Back to Caruso. Richmond needs to get a shot off. And Simmons slams it in.
And the feel for the game Simmons has is so adept at cashing in on what the D gives him off these pick and roll.
Here's Markkanen. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Markkanen's got his first basket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Middleton. Still yet to score. Middleton with a screen for Simmons. And Middleton the bucket on the assist from Simmons.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Markkanen, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Williams kicks to Markkanen, drills it from outside. Markkanen's got 5.
Well, it's not a secret that Markkanen can stroke it from long distance, and that ability, it's going to help open up the floor for his teammates.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Middleton, a talented scorer and a very dogged defender. He's accomplished a lot as a champion and a multi-time All-Star.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Golden State. Gilgeous Alexander comes in for Scoot Henderson. And Richmond will go for a different look here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Bamba. Wembanyama comes in for Simmons. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Stephen Curry in for Derek White. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. So it's Richmond now, following Julius Randle's 3. Curry passes to Wembanyama. Count it. Wembanyama has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, I know you want to focus on the shooting with Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
Warriors trail by 9. And we have an intentional foul there, could say why.
That's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Booker, he's checked in for the Warriors. Anunoby, he's checked in for Richmond.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Ask any player who's the best perimeter defender, they'll all say Drew Holiday.
Drew is elite on that end of the floor. He can force turnovers, disrupt and just damage plays and challenge all the shots. You think you've lost him, and he's right there with you.
The Warriors making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Booker against Anunoby. It's hauled in by Claxton. Richmond leading by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first half. Wembanyama passes to Curry. Wembanyama gets the bucket. That's now 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Booker from 13 feet. It goes down.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday, the pass to Claxton. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
And the Warriors with some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Wendell Carter. And Julius Randle subbed in for Markkanen. Adebayo finds Randle. Some nice passing by Golden State. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama's got 6 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Randle with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Keeping that ball absolutely on the string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
And so it's Richmond. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Golden State Warriors.
They really got to turn the intensity up in the second half. You look at their free throw differential between the teams, it's a big gap. They need to be more physical and start earning more fouls.
And switching things up just a bit, let's look ahead at the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for Richmond, well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP. I know neither of you knows what that means, so I'll help you. It means galvanizing your game plan.
Wow.
Pretty good.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half. Anunoby out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Curry. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Holiday in at the 2. Booker. The good-looking shot from the wing. Booker's got the first points of the second half here for the Warriors. Here's the screen. Curry passes to Claxton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. No good from Booker.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Curry with it. Out defended by Randall, and the shot goes down. Curry's got 9.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Now, here's Adebayo. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Back to Randall, just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. It's good from long range. He has 6.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama with it. He's got 10. They get the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Wembanyama passes to Curry. Here's Anunoby. Back to Claxton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop the ability to play facing up to the basket.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Richmond.
Just don't see guys with Gilgeous-Alexander's size and frame all that often. He can be a special player in this league.
Wow! Curry, automatic from deep.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Holiday. For the 3, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Holiday dishes to Curry. Timeout called here. Richmond decides to talk it over. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Larry Markkanen's checked in for the Warriors. Outside, White. Bamba, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. White the pass to Bamba. 5 to shoot. Banked in off the glass. Bamba's got 6 points.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw,
but has potential, particularly from this round.
Count it.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Outside, Simmons. Out to White. Randall against Simmons. Simmons, a screen on Booker. Caruso, the pass to Simmons. Good D by Booker.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Bamba with the block. And here comes the break. White looking around. Bamba finds Simmons. Bamba setting the pick for Simmons. Sweet move. Bamba's shot is off.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Markkanen. He has 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one as his 7th make at 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Warriors with possession here.
The balance and body control look a little bit better this season, so Randall stays on the ground in this catch-and-shoot situation and looks fluid.
And so it's Richmond heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage for the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this.
The visiting team, 43.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Richmond leading by 7. We've got Williams. Hunter is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. And that's out of bounds. Richmond will retain possession.
Away team ball. Warriors foul. DeAndre Hunter. First personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
For the away team, Alex Caruso.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Warriors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Pass to Hunter. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander against White. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Richmond. Bamba's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Carter. Passes it to Williams. Bamba with the block. They recover it. 5 on the clock. Williams gets the bucket. So it's Richmond now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Middleton dishes to Simmons. Back to Middleton. He had Simmons atop the key. Markkanen against Middleton. A 3 ball. Warriors with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Williams. Another miss by Williams.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Adebayo is checked in for Wendell Carter.
Substitution on the court.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Timeout called the Warriors. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better.
Out of bounds.
See if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Randall's checked in for Golden State. Booker comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Kevin Booker.
Richmond on D. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Richmond leading by 9. Curry on the wing. The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. The pass to Booker. Outside, Markkanen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hunter against Holiday. Outside Curry. Down low. Here's Claxton, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
To the paint, lots of room. That one's good, and the Richmond lead is getting down now to just 12 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Outside for Wembanyama. Claxton the pass to Curry. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Curry on the move. The Warriors pull it in. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Richmond leading by 12. Here's Curry going inside. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Swift movements from Curry. The moment that opening was there, he was in it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adebayo. Bucket is good.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Curry. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Warriors have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Hunter, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
They set the pick. Curry passes to Wembanyama. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 12. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Adebayo with a screen for Randall. Shoots over Anunoby. Kept alive. Adebayo lays it up and banks it in.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for Richmond. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Richmond.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Stephen Curry.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Wembanyama outside. And here is Curry. So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And talking about the mental toughness that this group showed, they were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Stefan, nice win after a tough loss in the last game. Was there a difference in how you all played tonight?
Yeah, for sure. Just make the easy play and share the ball. That's when we're really good. We have a lot of talent on this team, and if we get everybody involved, and that's whatever it takes to win tonight, we got to get it done.
Yeah, I know Coach likes to see that ball moving around. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. As we leave you with our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Go